guys, thanks for clicking on the thumbnail, and if you haven't been here before, my name is Steve, the channel is Carp Bites, and yeah, it's just me fishing, taking you along, and I'll show you if I catch or if I don't, so the good and the bad. So what's happening today? Today we are on a day ticket water called Coking Farm. There's several lakes on the complex, some cracking lakes with some extra special fish. Today we're fishing Oak Lake, and this is particularly good. It's got a couple of fish that scrape 30, one scrape 30. It's got a couple of fish that actually scrape 50. One's there or thereabouts and one is over 50. So two potential 50s, stacks of 40s, stacks of 30s. There's some big fish in here to go at. And I booked this session. In fact, what I have done is previously I booked a session and I'm fishing over the other side tomorrow. So I booked that swim ages ago, swim 31, and I'm in there tomorrow from 1 o'clock till Sunday at 1 o'clock. It's Thursday today. Realised I had a day off, I didn't have any work today, so I phoned the shop a few days back, said, can I add on another day on that swim over there? And they said, no, you've got to wait for someone to leave. So I said, what's free? And they told me this swim's free, and the one next door. So I was umming and ahhing, thinking, what should I do? Which one should I go in? 24 or 25? One's open water, one's an island swim. And I thought, you know what? Sod it, I'm going to book both of them. So I've got two swims booked for tonight for myself. So I'm in 24, but I have got a bait in 25. And I'll go through what I'm doing actually. I've got a solid bag with a pink magic bean in swim 25, close to the island, about halfway down the island. There's been some fish cruising around over there, so that's as good a spot as any. Middle rod, I've got two OG Fish 14mm bottom baits straight out the bag. Well, they've been soaking in liquids and what have you, but out the bucket. They're on a spinner rig. The middle rod is about 10 wraps out, and the left hand rod is two 14mm hardened hooker of the fruit and nuts. So I'm sort of edging my bets. I'm using double baits. Someone commented, I can't remember his name, I'll flash it up on the screen, and he recommended trying two 40mm OG Fish bottom baits. He said it's been doing him well on this lake, so not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. So I'm taking that information on board, and that's what I've got on there at the moment. So I'm giving it a go, we'll see what happens. The rods went out first, and I've been talking to a guy down the bank, Al, really nice guy. When I turned up, before I put the rods out, I had a walk round and I went to say hello to him, and yeah, he's quite, couldn't believe someone's talking to him, because the last few people have been fishing here, no one's spoken to him. He's had a 20 pounder out, so yeah, he's having fish, but there's fish down there in front of him, so he's quite happy, and he's hoping for more. He's got one more night, I think. Anyway, I was talking to him, he came up, he brought a drink up for me, and yeah, really nice. We was having a chat. It turns out we're from the same sort of neck of the woods in southeast London. He actually went to the rival school of mine, so yeah, small world. I think there's a bit of overlap with friends and things as well. So he's 2 years older than me. He'd be the same age as my brother, so I'm sure he knows some of my brother's mates. Anyway, so had a drink and a chat with Al, and got me rods. Well, started getting my rods set up. The van pulls up next door. It's my mate Brendan, and I didn't even know he was coming down. And yeah, he's turned up, fishing next to me for the night too. So he's down for the night, and then he's off to another lake tomorrow. So yeah, small world. Good to see some faces, new faces and old faces. So yeah, but it has slowed down my setup time. So it's gone 4 o'clock now. I got here at 1 o'clock. But like I said, I did have a walk round, plenty of bunny. And yeah, but now the rods are out, then I put the bivvy up, and now I'm talking to you guys. So there's a quick explanation of where we are, where we're at, and fingers crossed we get in amongst some of these lovely fish that are in here. But talking to the anglers around here, it's not fishing easy. Yeah, there's not been many fish out for the last week or so. It's definitely not fishing well, but we have had an absolute heat wave. When I got here today, it was scorching. It's cloudy now and it's cooled down nicely. We've got a breeze coming, but when I was setting up, geez, it was so hot. and it's been like that for the last week or so. It's been proper hot in the south of England. It is a proper heat wave in the 30s, but yeah, I think it's mid-20s today probably now. But yeah, it's been warm, and now everything's set up. I'm going to get a beer because I think I deserve one, and I'm going to cool myself down, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Which, guys, is 6:30. Just had a take on the left-hand rod. I knew straight away it wasn't a good carp, and it wasn't even a carp. There he is, just a little catfish. I don't know, scraper double, not very big at all. I'm going to get him back. I've unhooked him in the net. Brendan's there. I'm going to unhook him. Well, I've unhooked him in the net, and I'm just going to let him go, and that's it. Get the rod back out there. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, so I've not long had that cat, little tiny cat, unhooked in the net, let it go, and yeah, and I'm just about to tuck into my dinner. Got a bit of rump steak, nice and pink in the middle, just how I like it. I know some people don't like it, and a Greek salad from Sainsbury's, which looks banging. So I'm going to eat those together. Yeah, keep an eye on the rods, keep an eye on the lake. It's a little bit breezy out there, so it's hard to spot any fish, but you know, I know they're out there, and I've seen some shadows earlier underneath the surface, and when I put the marker out earlier, I actually spooked 2 fish when the marker landed, and then when the marker was up and Brendan came over, he's like, "You got a fish swimming around your marker?" I said, "Yeah, I know." So they're definitely out there, but we need them about 6 foot down below, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to tuck into my dinner, and I'll see you in a bit. I think it's bigger than that last one. Just hope it's not another cat. I've got a feeling it is. Well, I think it's a carp. I think I saw a carp's tail. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think it's a carp. You start losing it a bit more, get more careful, didn't you? Good old take. It's not a big one though, I don't think. But it is definitely a carp. That's on the no, that's on the fruit and nut. Yeah, double fruit and nut. Yay! Well, I'm happy. It's no monster, but I'm happy. Get that over there. Good evening, guys. Well, I don't know what the time is. The sun's just going down now, so it's probably about 9:30. Don't know, no idea. And I was just about to do a piece to camera because I haven't been speaking to you guys. And I just put the camera on, pointing at me in the bivvy, and left hand rod's gone off. Same rod I had that catfish on. In fact, it's exactly the same rig. I didn't even change the bait. It's the two OG fruit and nut, doubled up, two bottom baits, or the hardened hookers on me stiff hinge rig. And yeah, because after I had the cat, I checked it, it was still super sharp. And yeah, just put it straight back out because the hardened hookers were still on there nicely, as they should be. And yeah, great take, no messing around. In fact, can you pass the water over, please? No messing around, it's a proper take. And sort of took me around a bit. Took me around the houses a bit. It's getting me soaked as well. And this is £20. Come on. So I'm very, very happy to have this just before it gets dark. It's a lovely fish. Oh, come here. Come on. He's a bit angry still. Let's say. And it's this £20 common. And I am very happy to catch this. So it's going to go again. He wants to make me as wet as possible. Right, let's get out of the way. Here we go, try again. So, £20 common, £20 on the nose. It's bouncing just below and just over. And Brendan and I agreed we'll call it £20 on the nose. And yeah, really nice fish. It's quite distinguishable. I thought he had missing scales on this side, but they're not. They're actually pale coloured scales. Yeah, they're actually there, but they're white. So he must be quite same as on the top there. Just near the dorsal fin. But yeah, happy days. I'll show you the other side quickly. We'll get him back and I'll get the bait back out of there. Like I say, it looks like the scales are missing there, but they're not. They're actually pale coloured scales. Yeah, it's a lovely fish. £20, and they go over double this size in here and more, so you never know. Let's hope we get something a bit bigger. Good evening, guys. It's just gone 10 o'clock and it is getting dark. It's lighter on the camera than it is in real life. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark and chilly. But yeah, just thought I'd do a quick catch up. The rod's back out after that 20-pounder. Exactly the same setup, same sort of rig. It's a little bit shorter rig, it's about 2 inches shorter. The last one was about 10 inches long, this one's about 8 inches long. But apart from that, it's exactly the same. Same hook pattern, same baits, the OG fruit and nut, double hard hookers. And yeah, we'll put it back in the same spot. A little bit of pellet, bit of fruit and nut, bit of OG fish around it, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's looking lovely out there. It's gone flat calm. There's a few fish showing around, not masses, but the odd show here and there. So fingers crossed we'll get something else in the night. And Brendan's here with me. So yeah, we're both hoping. Let's see what happens. And I'll put the camera away now. Next time you see me, it'll be either with a fish or sulking in the morning. So either way, I'll see you then. Watch guys, well it's 2:45. Same rod has just gone off with the double fruit and nut. And it's a £24 ghosty. It's got a nasty sore just behind his gill plate there. I'm going to get that treated. £24 ghosty. Yeah, gave a good scrap as well. Happy days. Morning guys, it's about 7 o'clock now. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I've been up for a while. Been talking to Al next door. He came down for a chat and a brew, and yeah, we was putting the world to rights. And yeah, I've also just moved my right hand rod. That's the solid bag. I had a funny twitch on it in the early hours. It went tight and dropped back down. Yeah, I left it. I should have hit it. I definitely should have hit it, because when I brought it in, I used the drop-off inline lead systems, and the plug into the lead had been pulled out, which means yeah, I've been done somehow. So I put that back out there. That's with a black magic beam wafter. So I've got a few hours to vacate the swim. So I'm going to start slowly sorting the car out, putting some unnecessary bits away, and making sure I'm out of the swim before the person turns up at 10 o'clock to take it on for the weekend. And I'm pretty sure over my shoulder, while I've been talking to you, laid opposite has had a fish, so not sure what it is. So apart from the 2 fish last night, it's been pretty quiet, but I'm very, very, very happy. Yeah, a 20 and a 24 pounder. That ghostie was, yeah, a bit of a stunner. Shame about the sore on this side, but I've treated that and it swam back nice and strong. So fingers crossed that'll heal nicely. So a few hours left in this swim. Like I say, I'm going to start slowly packing some of the stuff away, and maybe the next time you see me, I'll be on the other side of the lake. But you never know. One of these might go off before then. Guys, well, it's about 8 o'clock and I'm just starting to putting stuff in the car, and off the right hand rod goes. So I've come scooting down, leaned into it after a massive fight. I knew straight away it was either going to be a catfish or a very, very good carp, but alas, it was a catfish. Started rolling on the top and I knew pretty soon it was a catfish. It's a nice one though, it's about £20. I'll show you it quickly in the net. There you go, it's a big old boy. Got quite a bit of belly to it. It's got quite a bit of width. Yeah, he's easy £20. I'm not getting him out to weigh him though. He's going straight back. He's filling up the bottom of the net. Like I say, he's got a bit of a gut on him. So I'm going to get him back and see if we can get another carp. But hey, running out of time in this swim, 2 hours left, and I've still got to pack the gear away, so I might even leave this rod out now. Or will I? No, I'll put it back out quickly and then carry on with the packing up. And I'll see you in a bit. Good afternoon guys. As you can see, I've changed swims. Different view, looking at the houses on the hill in the background. Yeah, it's a really nice view, this one. swim 31, and I've put the rods out, got the house up. It is absolutely sweltering. You guys are lucky. I did actually have to take my shorts off. I was getting so hot. I was setting up in my pants because there's no one around. I thought, sod it. So yeah, I've been getting very hot and bothered. And anyway, everything's out. I've got the left-hand rods going towards the island. There's a bush on the end of the island that's near there. Middle and right-hand rods are straight out in front. Left-hand rod is a match the hatch wafter OG fruit and nut on a spinner rig. Middle rod is double 40mm Arden Hookers OG fish, and the right-hand rod is double fruit and nut, similar to what I've been using on the other side. So they're all out there. 11 wraps for the right hand rod, about 10.5 for the middle rod. Like I say, this one's over towards the island. It looks nice. A few fish showing, they're down that end. They're down in front of 34, 33, 34. Yeah, they're definitely down there. But it is blooming hot. It's been a bit of a scorcher. I'm a bit knackered, to be honest. I didn't sleep very well last night. I haven't eaten yet. Done a move, and yeah, I think it's catching up with me. So I want to put the camera away, get some scran inside me, and then I'll probably have a little bit of a lay down on the bed chair for a while, and just yeah, get in the shade. So let's catch up. New spot. Fingers crossed we get some more fish. Evening, guys. It's just gone 6 o'clock, and it's starting to feel much more comfortable. Earlier on, it was just ridiculously hot. Yeah, I've tried to have a lay down on the bed chair, but it was just, yeah, roasting. So made me feel quite unwell, actually. I feel absolutely lethargic. But anyway, I forced myself to tie some rigs up, some fresh rigs for the night. I've done a couple of more of my hinge stiff rig with the hair rigs. I just need to steam a bit of shrink tube over the knot so it don't catch in the net. And yeah, so I've tied a few rigs up, ready for the evening, and I'm going to pull the rods in a minute and put them back out. Like I say, it's much more comfortable now. It was unbearable earlier, unbearable. So it doesn't surprise me that nothing's happened on the rods. A couple of bleeps and things, but I think it's more the wind and lines settling and stuff like that. So quiet day, very quiet, hot day. But I'm going to get the rods reset for the night, and hopefully we'll get some action now it's cooled down. I don't know if I mentioned the weather. The weather is meant to be rainy tomorrow for pretty much most of the day. So it's going to be a damp one tomorrow. I might even put the front on later just to give me some protection, because I think it's going to be, yeah, pretty grim. So yeah, that's the state of play. And hopefully, once we've got these set up and the sun starts going down, fingers crossed. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Good evening, guys. Just gone 8 o'clock. The rods are out for the night. Same tactics, same positions as earlier. And fingers crossed we get some action tonight. And I've just had my tea. I've had a wasabi ready meal, a spicy chili chicken, or sweet chili chicken and rice, and a San Miguel. Very nice, yeah. Really, really good. So that's it. I'm sort of ready for the evening. There's a few fish starting to show. Not many, not as many as last night, but it's still early yet. But no, not really anything over my area though. I've seen them dotted around, but not in my spots, or not even in my water. Oh no, one in my water. A couple of rod lengths short of where I'm fishing. So yeah, it's that time of night where they start getting active. Hopefully to get their heads down. And tomorrow it's going to be a lot cooler. It's cooler now. It's been horrendous today. It's been really, really scorching. Way too hot for fishing. Cloud came in about 3/4 of an hour ago. Cooled it right down. It's really quite pleasant now, and this is just how I like it. Tomorrow it's going to be wet and horrible. So yeah, probably confined to the bivvy tomorrow. But you know what? I think I'd prefer that than that heat we had today. So I may change my mind on that after I've been in the rain all day, but we'll see. But yeah, that's it. That's the state of play. Lovely evening, and surrounded by nice people. yeah, a couple of nice lads in the swims next door, and yeah, been having a chat with them. In fact, they're from the same area as I am, and we've fished the same waters before. So yeah, it's good to see the faces, and yeah, nice evening. That's the catch up. Starting to waffle, and I'll see you later. Yep. Not sure what it is though. Could be a cat. Yeah. Drop back. Put him back now. I think it is a cat. I think so. Me. Can't be little colour. Huh. That's a turn up for the books. Well guys, not long done that bit to camera about having me tea. I was just doing the washing up job no one wants. Middle rod drops to the floor, and I thought, well, I'm not hesitating. I jumped on it, ran down, hit it, and a bit zigzaggy at the start. I thought, that's a small cat. Then it started getting bigger. And I thought, it's a bigger cat, not a massive cat, but it's a fair sized cat. And it wasn't until I got it under the rod tips I saw what it was. It's a carp. I think I might have swore when I saw it, because I was convinced it was a cat, the way it was fighting. And it's this lovely £25, 15. 25, 15? £25, 15. Common carp. Right, funny shape to him. He's a bit of a chunk. He's a bit of a football. there he is. £25.15. Oak Lake common carp. Yeah, he's a bit of a wide boy, this one, a bit like myself. So yeah, happy with that. Nice to have one before the darkness sets in. Yeah, very, very happy. I'll show you the other side quickly. And he's still fighting now. Can't believe the fight he gave. Honestly, I was convinced it was a cat. And I say that often, I know. But this one, I was. I even said to the guys next door, it's a cat. And yeah, I was totally convinced. Lovely fish. This could be a brute, a monster of the future, really. Shape of it. There you go. What a fish. What a carp. Happy days. Right. I'm going to get a few photos. I'm going to get him back. Get the rod back out there. Okay guys, let me just show you the rig that I had that 26 pounder on. It's my version of the hinge stiff rig. I use a hair on it for bottom baits. So I'll quickly show you that. So at the hook end, I've got two OG fruit and nut hardened hookers. I've got a little hair, you can see there, attached with a little bit of silicone tube. And then we've got rigidity, Fox rigidity, and £30 I think it is, and it's doubled over around the hook, through the eye, all bright knotted to £35 blend braid, coated braid, and just have a little section there where the braid is stripped back, and that's onto an atomic tackle running lead clip. And the idea behind the lead clip, running lead clip, is the fish picks the lead up, shakes its head, and then it turns into a running rig. A nice large bore for the leader to run through. So you get the initial bolt effect, and then it turns into running lead and gives you benefits of the running lead, so for indication and what have you. So yeah, that's what's been doing the do for me on this session actually. I think I've had all the carp on this particular setup. So yeah, it's doing the business, and long may it do so. So I'm going to get it back out there. I've checked the hook point. Yeah, I had to give it a little bit of a sharpen using the sharpening stone, and yeah, I'm going to get it back out there, and fingers crossed get another one. And guys, just coming up to 5 o'clock, and it's been a little bit eventful morning, but not in the right reasons. Let's go back a bit though. I had a bit of a funny take on the left hand rod, probably about 1 o'clock in the morning. Hit that, nothing there. And just before it got light, at about 4 o'clock, right hand rod shot to the top, come out, hit into it, playing a fish, and it's still dark like I say, so I was playing it around, and it's gone round to my right hand side, gone down. I was playing it over here, sorry, over there, and then all of a sudden, Patch next door, he's got a take, and he's fishing over there, and yes, I thought nice one, Patch is in as well next door, and then the fish I'm playing, coming in, and then all of a sudden he's kited down under that tree down there, really powered down, so I've had to hold on to the rod. I've literally, rod tips under the water, hit an old style, and then yeah, I think somehow it did catch Patchy's line. I'm not sure, we're not sure exactly what's going on, but after a bit of a tussle down there, it's come off. I'm telling myself it was a cat, but who knows, some of those big carp in here do fight hard. But anyway, fish lost, so the rods are back out, and they're all back out on the spots. And yeah, like I say, it's just coming up at 5 o'clock, so I've got a day ahead. It's just starting to rain, and again, I didn't get much sleep last night, so I reckon if it's raining today, I reckon I'll just have my head down on the pillow and just chilling. But we'll see what happens. We've still got time, and hopefully the weather stays as it is, all overcast and drizzly. That'd be nice. But yeah, I've had enough of that sunshine. So let's see what the day brings. I'll catch up with you in a little while. Watch guys. Well, it's just coming on for 6:30, and the right end rod ripped off. Say ripped off, pulled up nice and tight, and it's taking a little bit of clicking of the spool. I saw a line peeling through the water, and I thought definitely a fish on. And yeah, it's getting bigger. Again, really good fight. And if I'd not seen it and lost it, again, I probably could have said it was a cat. And yeah, this turned out to be this lovely 26.5 pound mirror. Very nice fish. There we go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I say he's not happy. There we go. 26.5 pound. Proper chunk. Yeah, really nice fish. Very, very welcome. Yeah, I'm very, very happy. I've just realised I'm a bit in silhouette, and but hey, shoot, shoot. Yeah, lovely. Very, very happy with that. And I'm going to get him back, get the rods back out, or the rod back out, to see if we can get another. But yeah, happy days. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Hey, put a smile on my face. I was just dozing off as well. Thanks, mate. Just check him out for any damage. He's really clean. I'm a little bit on his anal fin there. Just gonna. Hi, buddy. I'm trying to help you. Put something on that. A little bit of a split anal fin. That should help him. And I'll put him back. Happy days. Watch guys, just gone 11 o'clock. Just a quick catch up, just to let you know that it's pretty quiet. I've had my breakfast, just having a cup of tea, and yeah, it's overcast. The sun did try breaking through, but the clouds won. And yeah, it stayed overcast, which is nice, especially after yesterday. Yesterday was just too much for me. And we've even had some rain, and it's just stopped. It got quite heavy, not hammering down, but it was quite heavy rain, and that stopped just a few moments ago. So yeah, it's quite nice sitting in a bivvy in cooler temperatures. I think the guy in 25 had a fish about half hour or so ago. I'm not really expecting much to happen during the day, to be honest, but the rods are out, you never know, always a chance. But I think I'm going to be waiting until dusk before any action starts, if it starts. So there we are. I'm happy so far with what we've had. Fingers crossed the action continues. Shame I lost that one this morning. Not too sure exactly what happened. One of those things. But I just hope it wasn't a big carp. Oh well, we can just continue trying, but and that's one of those things we'll never know what it was. So, just how it is sometimes. And onwards and upwards. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my cup of tea, and I'll see you in a little while. Okay guys, just gone 5 o'clock. I'm going to start getting the rods ready for the night. So I've tried some rigs up earlier. Going for my old faithful stiff hinge rig with the doubled over rigidity section to a soft coated braid, and yeah, I'm sticking with the suggestion to one of a comment on my last video. David May, big shout out to you, thanks mate, for the suggestion of using double OG fish 14 mils as bottom baits on Oak Lake. I started doing that, and I've done the same with the fruit and nut, and the fruit and nut seems to be the one that's doing the score at the moment. All the fish so far have come to double fruit and nut. So tonight what we've got going out there is this. So here's the rig, using the Evolve running lead clip, which I showed you before, 3-ounce flat lead, pear lead, 35-pound OMC braid, an Albright knot to the rigidity section, and short hair, about 5mm hair to double 14mm OG fish boilies. So I've got the same going out on 2 of the rods, and one of them I've actually got the OG fish hardened hooker with a 12mm pop-up, so that just sits balanced like a little snowman on the deck. So that's what I'm going to go with tonight. I might change the left hand rod spot. So I might change the left hand rod spot to, well, I'll show you where I have been fishing. I've been fishing just on the tip of that overhanging tree there, but there's been fish showing just past it. Now it's a strange boundary line, this, because my boundary goes from the tip of that tree out. No, it doesn't. It goes from the tip of the tree towards that swim there, and it goes across to about there and then back again. So yeah, it's a funny boundary line. So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to get the boat out and have a look over there, just into that flat spot there, and see what I can find, because there's been some fish showing over there quite consistently as well, so I can't ignore that. And I've had that rod by the tree since I got on this swim yesterday lunchtime. Had a bit of a knock on it last night, but nothing positive, so it's almost going to be like an open water rod away from the island. Fingers crossed, but I'll get it out on the boat and see what we can find. But the other two will be doing exactly what I've been doing. Okay guys, so I'm just putting the boat out. There's the rig in there, our lead's down there, the wind up bait spreader is loaded. It's got some big pellet, 16mm pellet, and some 40mm OG fish boilies in there, and I've got some crumb and some pellet in there as well. This is quite a lot of bait. I've not been using this much bait this session, but I'm going all out for the last night, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, so that's the boat set up. Like I say, that's quite a bit of boat. I've not been putting that much bait out each time. A little bit, about half of that I've been using up until now, but I'm going all out. This is going to be my middle rod. The left hand rod I've already put out, and over there, just off the island, trying to work out where it is there, it's hard to see on screen, but it's just in that edge of that flat spot there. So yeah, away from the island. So it's away from the island, not tight to the tree, it's off it, and yeah, it's quite deep there, it's about 4 foot. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go. And yeah, so the middle rod is going back out to the same spot I've been fishing, where I've had some fish from. So fingers crossed, better bait gets them going. Good evening guys, it's 20 to 7. Not a lot's happened today. It's been very, very quiet. None of us along this bank have had anything. I've seen a couple of fish come over on the other side. As I mentioned earlier, I've moved my left hand rod. I've moved it away from the edge of the tree on the island, and it's sort of rod length or 2 off the tree, and yeah, so who knows. There's been some fish showing just past it, but I don't go past it, even though it's sort of my water. It gets a bit grey around there because you've got a funny sort of borderline from swim 24, 25 comes in. Oh, it's just complicated. Anyway, I think the fish I've been seeing are very close to my water. I've gone as close as comfortable within my water still, but without jumping into the other waters for the other anglers. I don't want to be doing none of that. I don't want anyone shouting across. I'm in their water. I know I'm not, but yeah, I'm playing it extra safe. Middle and right hand rods are exactly the same as before. So on the left hand rod I've got 2 OG fruit and nut hardened hookers, just bottom baits on the hair. Middle rod I've got OG fish hardened hooker topped with a little 12mm OG fish pop up, and that just sits so the bait's on the deck. And the right hand rod again is 2 OG fruit and nut 14mm hardened hookers. And that's what's been doing the do for me on this session, so I'm sticking with it. So yeah, they're all out there. Fingers crossed we get another chance. But you never know with fishing, do you? It's 1 minute you're catching, the next you're not. So hopefully we get another bite or two throughout the night. So due imminently is a pizza from the cafe, so I'm going to give it a go, see what it's like. I bet it's not as good as my cod pizzas, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to having that. And yeah, just watching the water and seeing what's going on. The wind has really picked up just in the last hour or so. It's got really quite breezy. So yeah, it's hacking down from my left to my right. So it's what angle is that? That's some sort of westerly going on. But yeah, it's pretty strong. We had a little bit of sunshine about half hour ago. It started getting warm again. Now it's cloudy again. So fingers crossed the conditions are good for fish. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a little while. Well, the food's arrived. And let me tell you, it's pretty good actually. I'll show you. Bearing in mind, I've already started tucking in. There's your garlic bread. I've already eaten a piece of that. And that's loaded with cheese. It's really nice, really crispy. And there's the pizza. As you can see, I've already had a bit. Thought I'd taste it. It's really good. It is actually really good. So yeah, recommended. If you come back down to Coking Farm, give the cafe a go. I'm actually quite impressed with this. I'm going to enjoy eating it. So catch up with you in a bit. Good evening, guys. Now 9 o'clock. It's starting to get dark, especially with this cloud cover we've got at the moment. And yeah, it's still dry, still no rain. I think the rain is holding off possibly till tomorrow now. So yeah, could be still a bit damp tomorrow. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, still quiet. I've eaten me pizza. That was really good. Enjoyed that. And yeah, just sitting in the bivvy, watching the water. And yeah, there's a few fish starting to show, particularly around off the point of the island there. Not far from where I've put that bait, my left-hand rod. So yeah, it's a bit more into 25's water than where I am, but it's, you know, in the vicinity. So there's fish around out there. We're just approaching sort of bite time. When I was fishing swim 25, I had to fish about this sort of time. And yesterday evening I had that one as well. So we never know, might get a bite imminently. But anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on the rods, keep an eye on the water. This will probably be the last bit to camera for the day, unless anything happens on the rods. But yeah, so it's either going to be a case of me holding the fish or me holding a cup of tea in the morning. I know which one I'd have money on, but hey, got to be in it to win it. And I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I was just saying it's coming up to bite time, literally a few minutes ago. Sat down in the bivvy, right and rod twitched up and down. Thought, go at that, and I'm glad I did. And I'm glad I didn't put a bet on what you're going to see next, me with a fish or me with a cup of tea in the morning. Because what I've got is this £33 12 mirror. And it's, I'm not going to say gave the best fight in the world. Compared to the others, it was quite a tame fight. But I'm not complaining. And here it is. 3312. Shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah, again on the fruit and nut harder nookers double bait. Yeah, happy days. So I'll show you the other side. But I am over the moon with this. This has made my session icing on the top. That lovely. Show the other side. Shoot, 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 shoot. So there's the other side, guys. I'm getting a bit of a sore back, so I'm going to get up there. Happy days. What a fish. What a session. Oak Lake Coking Farm. Wow. It makes your dreams come true. And it's as clean as a whistle, this fish. There's no marks on it. Mouth is clean. I suppose that's the advantage of the old barbless hooks. Morning guys, about 6:30. Nothing on the rods, very quiet, the odd single bleeps. It's a very warm, humid night. I actually fell asleep on top of the bag. And yeah, then I woke up, I better get underneath because I'm going to regret this. But yeah, it's very warm. And yeah, slept very, very well. So yeah, quiet. Matty next door but one, he had a 19 pounder in the night and lost one. And that's about the action, I think, of last night. Not seen any other lights going on or any other buzzers, but I did sleep very, very well, like I said, so that doesn't mean nothing else has happened. But seen some fish over the spots this morning, and it's still time. It's about this time I've wanted to fish yesterday, so fingers crossed. One of them still goes off. I'm here till 1 o'clock, and I'll give it another hour on the rods. I might refresh the baits shortly, I'm not sure. I'll get a bit of fresh bait out over the top as well in the spreader to hopefully get them activated, moving around, but I'll see how I feel about that. In the meantime, I'm going to get the kettle on, have a cup of tea, have some breakfast. I'll catch up with you as and when anything happens. Okay guys, just gone 8 o'clock, and I've just thought I'd let you know that I've reset the middle and right hand rods. Not had anything on those obviously during the night, and I've just refreshed them, reset them, just in case the hook bait landed in a particular, dodgy spot, and it may be that, a foot one side or the other might make all the difference. So I've moved those, same setups, both on the OG fruit and nut double hook baits. I'm going all in on that at the moment. Left end rod, I'll left where it is because when I was doing the other rods, a good fish crashed out right over the top of the left hand rod. So yeah, that's staying where it is. I don't want to upset the apple cart over there. Bit of fun and games though, because the swans on here, they don't attack the bait boats on here, but they do go for the bait in the boat. And I know the guys next to me, Batch and Matt, were having problems yesterday evening. They kept chasing their boats around and literally gobbling the food out of the hopper. And I was getting the boat, I pulled my right hand rod in, got the boat loaded up, and the swans saw the boat on the deck and they come over and hovered waiting for me to put the boat out. In the end, I've got a bit of bread that I had in the bag and just went a couple of swims down where Matt and Batch have already gone. And yeah, I threw some bread, tore it up lots of little bits, threw it down there, got their attention, gave me time to get the bait boat out. So yeah, little tip for you, if you can do it. Obviously you don't want to do it where other people are fishing, but yeah, fortunately they'd moved out and I've done that, so that got me space and time to get the boat out. Little bit of a tip, but yeah, as it stands, we've had a little bit of drizzle, and it looks like I think the forecast is for rain on and off, but we'll see what happens. Looks to me like the sun's trying to come. I'll show you. So that's my view at the moment. Yeah, it is glorious. Personally, I quite like it to stay overcast and even a bit of drizzle. I'd rather that than the hot sunshine. I know I don't like a wet pack up, but if I want a chance for a bite this morning, I think that's going to be my best chance. So either way, it's a win-win. If it gets sunny and hot, I'll go home with a dry bivvy. If it stays drizzly and overcast, I'm in with a chance of a fish, I reckon. So yeah, that's where we are. And Matt and Batch, who's next door but one. Matt had a 19-pounder last night, so he was happy. And Batch literally had all his gear in the van, packed up. Rods were the last things there. And yeah, he had a 29-pound 12 common. So his blank saver was quite a fish. Yeah, really nice. And it packed so much away, he had to borrow me scales and me unlooking mat. So yeah, well done, Batch. And probably bump into you guys again at some point. And yeah, so that's the morning catch up at the moment. Like I say, just gone 8 o'clock. I'll let you know if anything else happens. Watch, guys, a little bit windy, so hopefully it's not too bad, the sound. But it's 12:30. I've got half hour left. Most of the stuff's in the car. Just the rods, and the nets and slings drying over there to pack away. It's been a good session. I've enjoyed it. I've had a few fish, and they've been nicely spread out over the session as well. It's a shame I didn't have anything last night or this morning. That's the way it goes. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. Again, shout out to David May for the suggestion of the double baits for the OG fish. Although he recommended OG fish, it turned out to be the fruit and nut this time that done the business. So it was also nice to meet up with some folk on the bank. Brendan, who came and fished the night next to me on swim 23 when I was over in 24 and 25. Good to see you again, mate. And hopefully you caught something over on Rush when you moved over there. Al, who fished the other side of me when I was over in 25. Really nice fella. You know, offering to make me a cup of tea and what have you when I was setting up. Top man. And hopefully see you on the bank again at some point. I had Matt and Batch in swims 33 and 34. I knew Matt. I've met him before on the bank of another lake we both fish. And yeah, funny to see faces out of context in different lakes. But yeah, recognised him. Couldn't work out where, he told me. So yeah. And also Ian and his brother-in-law are fishing the other side of me. And yeah, good to meet these nice guys. It's been a good weekend. Nice fishing. Nice and relaxing. It's been too hot at times. But hey, it's not too bad now. It's windy, overcast, which is why I've held out, hoping that one of these may rattle off. But I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to sit out to the last knockings. And if it does happen, obviously the camera gear will come straight back out and you'll see it. But I think this will be the end of the vlog. If you've enjoyed it, do subscribe, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, it all helps the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. The next time I'm out will be the YouTube social match up in Merrington in Shropshire. So I'm looking forward to that one. See some of the old faces and some new faces this year as well, which you'll probably recognise. So yeah, looking forward to that. That should be a good laugh. So that's my next trip in about 3 weeks' time. Next week, I'm off to see Stevie Wonder and ELO at Hyde Park. And I'm looking forward to that too. So it's not all about the fishing. Sometimes, you know, there's other things other than fishing to keep you entertained. But yeah, until next time, be lucky. And yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.